Hello everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what is and how to build a user and customer loyalty. This video it's also available in Spanish. Well, when we're talking about loyalty, we are talking about a concept that is basically related to selling. However, it could be a deeper meaning with that. It got the following characteristic. Loyalty is a marketing concept that designates a customer loyalty to a specific brand, product, or service, which you purchase or resort to continuously or periodically. Loyalty is based on turning each sale into the beginning of the next. For any business to be successful, it needs to retain its customers. Loyalty is an essential tool and is complementary to any agile methodology. So when we're talking about building loyalty, we're really talking about experience. We know that each one of the different brands have different ways to express, to talk, to identify different ways. However, it's very interesting to understand that if it's always cheaper to retain customers than to get new ones. If you want to retain customers, you have to build that loyalty. So before we start, if you like what we do, if you like our channel, our content, please subscribe. It really helps us a lot. Give us a like, turn on the bell, and if you like to give us any support, it will be more than welcome. Okay, so the first part is you need to ideate. And when you are thinking in a strategy to develop loyalty from your customers, you need to ask yourself, what do I want my users to feel when they use my product or my service? That is extremely important because it's not just selling for selling. It's just thinking deeper. The experience is very important because it will allow you to go very down to the different components and elements that are happening. So always think in the experience that you want to make your customer or feel. And because of that, the experience have to be related. You like that they feel love, you like that they feel that you're listening. What is it? And you have to be very specific in what do you want to reach. Of course, for that, you need to go deeper because if you want to create that, you have to make a focus group and user profiles. Those two resources are extremely important because it will really allow you to know them better, to understand what's going on, what they are thinking, what they are feeling, and you will have more information about them. When you have that information, you start ideating. I mean, you need to make a lot of previous things before you start creating. And the idea here is that you try to do something different. You want to create something that they can remember. It has to be user-centered design, and it has to be according to the product or the service that you are developing. So you can make a brainstorming with that idea. And when you define that, you start applying. I mean, you need to understand how those ideas can become something real. So you have to make a step-by-step of how to execute it, because that's the thing. A lot of people tell me, Jorge, I have a lot of great ideas, and say like, okay, fabulous. How many of those ideas have you applied? None. So that's something that is not really fulfilling and is not really helping the development. I think that there are basically 4 things that you have to keep in mind. Besides that, the idea, you have to think of the cost, how much money will cost you to develop that. And of course, cost is related with time. You have to develop a schedule so you know in which step are you going. You have to understand the resources that you have and the logistic. You could have a really, really good idea, but in a lot of different situations, people don't understand that very well, and money is important. And of course, the process of execution is very important because it's when you are gonna put all together and you will gonna start working on that. When you start applying, you have to assess how the people are responding to that. If this is done well, it will generate voice to voice, it will create a repurchase, they will make another purchase of the product or the service that you are offering, and of course, they will become loyal to the brand because you are listening. I have to be honest with you because this is not a bulletproof strategy. You need to update, you need to understand that the customer change, that technology change, and the update, I always make the same reference because your phone on your computer need continuous updates. Same thing happen with the strategy to your customers so they can develop loyalty, because that is not, I mean, they could have them right now. However, in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, that thing could change. So for that, is extremely important that you understand properly the task, the feelings, the experience. It's very difficult to develop this by yourself. You need to involve some other people that give you fresh ideas. And also, because you could have a really good idea, but you don't have the money to execute it. So you have to be understandable of the different components that you have for that. The tool of benchmarking really helps a lot to understand what the competition is doing, and that could be a way to inspire yourself. If you don't know how to make a benchmarking, please check our channel because we got that. And always remember, you have to keep updating. This process never ends if your business, if your product, or if your service is still on the market. Thank you so much. I hope this video was a big help in your education. Please subscribe to our channel, Design Thinking 24/7. Follow us on social media. Remember that our Udemy courses are available in the description of this video. You can find the link. Every Monday, we have a new video in Spanish, and every Thursday, we have a new video in English. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.